Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind? Hey,
Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.
What's your topic, sir? You ready to go, Jen? You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
what's on your
Shit,
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you
Linda,
thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind? Hey.
You know you love me. Hello, everybody. I'm Miss Jen, your gatekeeper in chief, and welcome back to the So What You Think channel, where Beyond the Gates is a show, but the gatekeepers are the community, and that's why this space matters. Happy Monday, everybody. Can I ask y'all something, huh? Did I ask y'all something? Did you miss me? Because I missed y'all. I see. Because I sure do miss hanging out with you guys. You know, we always have a good time when we're here together, a place to unwind, complain about some stuff, whatever we need to do. We had an unexpected week away thanks to the soccer schedule, but baby, we are back. And I'm so glad to be sitting here with gossiping with my gatekeepers again. You know how much I missed y'all. Y'all know. I know y'all like to gossip too. Don't try to act like it's just me, okay? Before we get started, let me say thank you to our amazing moderators. Thank y'all. Y'all already know that I couldn't do this without you. And thanks for keeping everything running smoothly down in the comments section. The same goes for you who are down there in the comments section. I thank you guys for showing up and wanting to chat it away with me day by day by day. I'm just saying lots of love to you, to the replay gang. I'm talking to y'all too. Hey, replay gang, can you do me a favor and make sure you like the video? And not only that, I need 15 people to become subscribers. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know we're coming on live. I need 15 more people because I'm trying to get to the next level of subscribers. And I can't do it without you. So I have to humbly ask you to do what you can do for me, okay? And I'm gonna do what I could do for you, which is show up here and try to give you some good gossip and a couple of hee-hees and ha-haws. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm doing my part, do your part. That's all I'm saying. All right, to everybody coming in now, don't forget to hit that like button. Y'all don't want Miss Belinda Hill, the officer of the what? Doggone like button to have to come down there and remind you, because she will. She has not had to bring this thing to a halt in a while, but she holds the power to say, stop talking, Miss Jen. They ain't hitting the like button. But she ain't had to do it to you in a while. But she will if she got to. Okay. Let me see who down here talking in these comments before we get to another thing. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I was sleepy. I was sitting here cropping pictures and uploading stuff, and the next thing I knew, I had took myself like a 2-minute nap. Baby, when I tell you I got my life in that 2-minute nap, I did. I don't know if I had time to start snoring or nothing, because I don't know if I snore. I hope I don't, but I think I do. But I hope I don't. I just hope I don't. And even if I do, I don't. Okay. I do not. You can't prove it. I don't care. All right, hold on one second. Let me see who's down here typing in these doggone comments. Get my romper room mirror, somebody.
Who's that typing in the comments?
Yes, let me see who got here first. Let me see who checking in. Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see that y'all miss me. Let me see that y'all miss the show. What y'all do during the break and everything. I want to see what happened was, child. So let me get down here and see. All right, so let's see. Linda says, greetings and salutations, gatekeepers. Greetings to you too, cousin Linda. How are you today? Hope everybody had a great weekend and hiatus. Welcome back, she says. Miss Rhonda Reed. Wait, Rhonda Reed is in the house, and she says, good evening, everyone. Hope everybody had an awesome 4th. Was probably noisy no matter where you were. and far too many fireworks. Belinda Hill says, hello, Miss Jen, Tony Lynn, Elaine T, Gatekeepers, and Mod Squad. Happy Monday, return of BTG. Of course, I hit the like button. Did y'all? Linda says, greeting, cuz Tony Lynn and Mod. Linda, I think I see what you wrote down there, girl. I know you ain't trying to soar with me. I know you ain't trying to soar with me, girl. All right. Good evening, Miss Jen, Mod Squad, and Gatekeeper. Scarlet Speedster says hello to you, Scarlet Speedster, too. But you ain't on your way to work, child. What's going on? Okay, remember to hit the like button, Belinda says, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Get to it. She didn't say all that, but I'm mad. I know it's what she meant. Erica J says, hello, Miss Jen, the fabulous mods, and the rest of the BTG family. Missed you all. Linda said, you know we missed you. Girl, you ain't missed me because I didn't talk to you every day. Myrtle Tister says, hello, Miss Jen, Gatekeepers and the mods. Hello, Miss Myrtle. Let's see. Linda says, yes, cuz you do snort. No, I don't. You can't prove it. You can't prove it. See, Linda, I was trying to love you today, but you wanna do it then? Let's do it.
Ow! Ow!
I do not. I do not. And the survey says, she does not. Lightning Storm is in the house and says, good evening, Gatekeepers. We're back after a long week off. Did you all enjoy the week off? Did you watch any of the replays? Because I did not. You know, usually I'm over here going, let's watch the replays. But no, I needed a week off. I ain't about to tell no lie. I did. Y'all could watch the replays. I couldn't do it. I needed it, and I need to not think nothing about Beyond the Gates. I did. Even though we did do a quick little check-in, little 1, little 2. Linda says, greetings to Rhonda Reed. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to unlock the gates and get to it and let the rest of them get in here when they get in here. And the rest of y'all that, hold on, what Linda said. Hold on. Hit me all you want. You still snore. I do not snore. Cousin, I breathe gently. I probably do something cute like that, girl. Don't be playing with me. Stop playing, girl. All right. Anyway. Let's unlock these gates and see what had happened was today on Beyond the Gates. Gatekeepers, it's time for our daily dose of Beyond the Gates Unlocked. Well, don't you know that the episode had opened up with Kat at the hospital about to check out her and Tomas. Kat wants to wait on her family because she just know they're going to be up there doing all kinds of big things for her because she getting out after giving up part of her kidney. She did give a sliver. Her liver. She did give a slither of liver, okay? So I know she thought everybody was going to be up there to come up there and sing some songs and dance her out the door, but they was not. Tomas was like, oh, you know what? I had told them don't do that. I had told them that you needed to rest. And I had told them, and I'd have been like, who told you to told them that? Did I tell you to told them that? Because if you ain't tell you to told them, you shouldn't have told nobody nothing. You know I wanted all the fanfare before I got out of here. My Lord. Anyway. You know what, Belinda, if they had bagged up the season 1 and did a replay and like redid the whole anniversary party, or if they had bagged up and did the replay of when Tomas and Eva got caught together, I'd have reviewed that just to get the arguing. I would have. But y'all ain't give us nothing good. Like we needed to re-see what we just seen. You should have showed us something we ain't seen in a while. Gave us some clues. Did something for us. Okay. Anyway, she thought the family was gonna be up there. Tomas told them not to come, and she was like, "Oh, okay, okay." But you could tell the Kat was disappointed. And why should she not be? After all she had just given, after y'all had been all up and down her back about, girl, you should help her, 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 you should help her. Y'all ain't in here to dance me out this door. One of you still could have showed up to dance me out the door. I don't care if it was a party. I'm just saying. Now, meanwhile, Nessa and Joey are back from their vacation. I'm sorry, vacation. But it would it be? They back from their vacation, and it went by fast. They thought it did, girl, didn't it? Because it seemed like just a week ago we was here waiting for y'all to go on vacation, and boom, here you back. But anyway, they had a good time. Vanessa tells Joy that she's meeting Deanna at the spa for a spa day down to the country club. And speaking of Deanna, child, she was down there to the country club waiting on her mama, talking to her daddy on the phone like he was really talking back. I was like, now. Oh yeah, that's a good reminder Erica J has for us that Tubi now has the entire season 1 of Beyond the Gates on it. So if you ain't get a chance to see something, go on back and watch it over there on Tubi before they start charging us to be over there watching it, because after a while that's what's gonna happen. But anyway, they just using all them shows of color to build up Tubi, and it's like they do everything else they do around. Anytime they building up a network, they always build it up with shows of color, and then they come and hit you with the 1-2 that now y'all got to pay $55.99 every month. And then they're gonna take off all your shows and have other stuff on there. But so you better enjoy all them shows of color while you can, because maybe they will be disappearing as soon as Tubi becomes a respectable place to be. And they change its name. I'm just saying. You better get over there and watch it while you can. Anyway, Deanna was over there sitting there talking to the phone like she was talking to her daddy. And you know what else, Daddy? Daddy, remember that time we went down south and got that candy, that cotton candy down there by Miss what's the name house? Oh my God, it was so good. She in there just talking to her daddy like he talking back to her. Girl, I don't know. You know what? Sidebar, Deanna. Girl, you better go check on yourself. And while you at it, don't be letting these writers write you too far to the left that you never come back. Because we like you just a little bit crazy, but we don't want you running around actually trying to do things to people and doing stuff to yourself, because I got a feeling that's coming next. They like to keep on devastating us every time we tune in to the show. We as people of color just can't tune in and watch a show. We got to learn a lesson. We got to get what you call them things, when they do them commercials, them spots. We got to get that kind of stuff when we on here. We can't just watch TV and just sit back and kick back. Oh no. But I digress. Anyway, the baby talking to the phone, which is basically talking to herself. She is basically talking to herself, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying. Now, over at the police station, Darlene is stopped by looking for Elon. He's not there. So she asked Jacob, how Eva doing? And you know what? Did y'all see Malone back there ear hustling everything? Because Malone can't stand her. Malone don't like you, girl. I hope Malone know your secret. I hope Malone know all about Isaiah. I hope he do, girl. I hope he do. And I hope he give it to you with the 1 and the 2 when he give it to you too, girl. Because we all know that you did. We all know what you did last summer, girl. We all know. But anyway, she's like, how's Kat? How's Eva doing? I just want to check. And we was like, girl, please. We know why you asking. Because Isaiah done told you better get with the program or you're going to get left behind. You ain't like Leslie over there hugging on your son, did you, girl? It worked, though. It worked. Now, Kat is leaving the hospital, and she looks over, and in the hallway, she sees Eva surrounded by balloons and her boyfriend and her mother, and they making a big deal out of it. And I'm like, oh, and I was like, watch the Kat people have a problem with this. What did Eva do? Y'all let me know what Eva did. What did Eva do while she was in the hallway? Did she look at her funny? Did she shouldn't have balloons? Was it insensitive for her to have? Yeah, no, y'all get ready to get it from me on out. Because no matter how hard I've tried to let you know I don't have no bias with these women, y'all keep insisting that I do. So now I'm just going to let y'all have it with both barrels. Y'all just going to get it. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to set stuff just to get on your nerve. Now, just what you're going to get. Because that's how ridiculous I feel you being with me. So I'm about to be just as ridiculous with you. But listen to me. Should Leslie not have had this third eye on her neck? What is that on Leslie's neck? Can somebody please explain to me? Hold on. I took a closer picture of this. Hold on. I'm getting off the beaten path, but what is this on her neck? Why is she wearing this great big ice puck around her neck with another big piece of something? And I know it's probably a designer piece or something like that. I don't know. But that's too much necklace. That would hurt my neck. I can't wear that. Girl, you doing too much. I'm sorry. You were just picking up Eva from the hospital. What you got all that on for? But anyway, listen. Kat and Eva share a moment looking at each other where Eva kind of looks at her like that and Kat looks at her like that. Hey, Cat people. Is Eva looking at her funny? Because I can't tell you. Is this a funny? She's not been looking like this. Should she not a smile at her? What does that mean? What that mean? Well, y'all tell me what it means, because it always means something. It always got to mean something. Y'all argue about it down in the comment section. But anyway, listen. I thought it was a cute moment that they shared. They looked at each other and kind of smiled and acknowledged each other, and it was nice. It was nice. It was a nice moment. Now, let's not start no mess now, because one of the balloons did pop. Now, I already know somebody gonna theorize about that balloon. Did Eva make that balloon pop? Did Eva pop that balloon to get Cat's attention? Is that what happened? Y'all gonna get it every time. I'm letting you know. Every time it's up and stuck. Up and stuck. Okay. Now, Shanice calls Ted to let him know that both Eva and Cat have left the hospital. And Ted turns around and lets the family know that Cat is on the way. And she's on her way home, and she's about to get the surprise of her life. Girl, and we don't even mean this party, girl. Tomas is going to be the problem. Once I tell you. Now, Darlene tells Jacob that she really hopes Eva is feeling better, and she's sure Eva is happy to finally be home. Girl, why you care now? I'm going to tell you something about me, girl. If I don't like you don't come in here with that while I'm up in the hospital. In fact, if I don't like you, don't come up in my hospital room. You're going to agitate me and send my blood pressure soaring, because I'm going to be sitting there thinking, Lord, I must be getting ready to check out if this help is here. I don't want you in there. Come see me out. I'm out the woods. Don't come in here while I'm here chained up to the stuff in the IV dripping. Don't come in there then. Don't come here trying to seek your peace then, because you've been acting a fool with me. Don't do it. But anyway, I hope she's doing all right, and I know she's happy to be home. Do y'all think Darlene meant a word of this? Do y'all think she meant a word? I'm just wondering. Let me know. She also asked about Naomi. And Jacob invites her to Kat's welcome home party, but Darlene declines and tells him to give everybody her love. She can't come. I got the feeling Darlene is a little antisocial, but I could be wrong. Except when it comes to Joey, girl, because I'm just waiting to catch you up on that, and I cannot wake up. I'm a butterfly all over this internet when I find that out, because I know it's coming. But anyway, after the party, at the party. Let me get back to my pictures. Ted tells Anita and Vernon that he thinks Tomas is planning to propose, and then Nicole came over and joined the little conversation. Public service announcement. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. That I said every time we tune into the show, we got to get a public service announcement. Go get screened. Go get this. Go get this. We ain't here to learn nothing. We ain't here to gossip. Can y'all please calm down on all the public service announcements? I'm telling y'all just like Good Times. Y'all know when you watch Good Time, Daddy, how you heard that? Did you know that blood pressure is the highest thing for black people? Why we got to learn? Why we got to learn something while we watching this? Can we have one show to ourselves to just pretend? We ain't have to do. They ain't do this to us in Dynasty. I'm just saying, calm down with all that. Every month it's a new thing we got to learn. Get your pen and paper out, and here go another test for y'all to go take. Can y'all calm down? But anyway. Nicole came over and joined the conversation. She was like, yeah, I heard that he might be doing that. And I think I talked to him. He know this ain't a good time for all that. He know it ain't a good time for all that. He already know it ain't a good time. Hey, Miss Lil, he already know it ain't no good time for all that. And I think I told him. Now, after all of that, after all, Kat and Tomas had just decided, she said that they weren't even ready to live together. So she think, everybody thinking they got through to him. No, you didn't. Nicole believes everything they've been through with the tornado and Kat's surgery probably pushed Tomas into wanting to propose now. And Ted says Kat is going to make her own mind up no matter what. Now, I believe that, and I was hoping that. I was like, girl, don't you get pushed into nothing you don't want to do. Because the people already believe you didn't want it, that you got pushed into doing what you did, even though I believe you made up your own mind, because I think your mind is strong enough for that. But everybody may not believe in you in that way, girl. But I do. I believe your mind is strong enough to make up your own mind before you lay on a table and let somebody cut on you and put your life on the jeopardize. I believe that was your decision. Now, Ted tells her, the Smitty Martins are talking. Okay. about Tyrell visiting Jessica in California after they had the family vacation. Naomi lets everybody know that June is getting her mammogram. You know, one thing Naomi can do is be talking about some stuff that ain't nobody asked her about really. But girl, you know you can get to talking when you don't talk when you need to talk, but you be talking when you don't need to talk. I know that. June getting the mammogram in the family's new cancer suite. Okay, and we're glad for that. We are. Anyway, like we ain't. We. Now, sidebar. Like I said, Naomi know everybody business. Everything except what actually matters is she gonna get up and she gonna talk on. But girl, we need you to talk about some of the stuff that matters. When you gonna tell somebody about how Haley had lied, girl? How Haley had lied to your very own daddy? Because baby, I be telling on her. Truth be told. Now Nessa leaves excited for her spa day. While Joey warns her, Joey was like, "Listen, let me tell you something. Don't be getting your hopes up too high with Deanna, because you know how Deanna like to roll. Deanna get your hopes up. She'll build you up buttercup just to let you down." And she was like, no, I gotta go now because I think things are different. And I think, and he was like, okay, if you think somebody gonna change that fast, baby, go ahead on with all that. But so after she left, he got on the phone. He was like, hello, Randy. Hello, Barbara. How that song go? Hello, so and so. This is Barbara. Or hello, Barbara. This is so and so. Which way do it go? Woman to woman. Who called who? Hello, Barbara. Listen, I need for you to get over here. I got something for you to do. He had to go and make him a phone call right quick. He got a job for Randy to do. Now, Martin says that he needs to apologize to Kat for trying to pressure her into being a liver donor. He admits that he was wrong. And you know what? I said that wrong. It wasn't for trying to pressure her into being a liver donor. It's for the things that he said to her about herself when he was talking to her about pressuring her to be a liver donor. Because you did say some mighty mean things, sir. You did. Sometimes people can say some mean things to you, and some of it can be true, and some of it cannot. Even though I think some of it was true. Some of it was true. But it wasn't the time and space, my dear. You tell your sister stuff like that when y'all ain't really, when her life ain't about to be on the line. You don't say no stuff then. You say that mess for later. You say that mess for later, sir. So all your timing was off. All your timing was off. But now you're going to be like, I don't really think that you this and that. And blah, 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 blah. Yes, you did. You did all that. It ain't the first time you had said it either. So don't be trying to take it back now. Now, Vernon introduces Morton to Dr. Rollins. And when he walked off to go do that, Andre asked him, I'm trying to see that I missed this picture. Yeah, okay. So he looks over there and he sees Nicole dragging one of her men's is up in here to the whole Dupree compound. I thought you had to qualify to be at the Dupree compound. Ain't Carlton been at the Dupree? Girl, how many people you gonna bring up into the Dupree compound, girl? Huh? But anyway, so Ted is looking across there at that, and Andre was like, yeah, I know that's got to be weird for you, huh, to be seeing her with another man. And he was like, it don't really bother me. All that matters to me is that we got through what we got through. I admire her for her courage and blah, 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 blah. I don't think Ted was bothered, though. I really don't think Ted was bothered in this moment. It ain't like he ain't seen her with somebody. It ain't like you done been with a few couple people yourself, sir. So, including the woman that busted up your marriage, but I ain't gonna be the one. Okay, it's Shirley calling Barbara. Okay, hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. That's the way it go. Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. Okay, thank you. Barbara gets the phone call. Shirley called Barbara. Okay. But anyway, he was like, yeah, no, I ain't really bothered by that. I'm like, no, I don't think he really bothered by it in the moment. It ain't like he done put his lips on or nothing up in here yet. We don't know if tomorrow we still going to be at the compound with everybody together or not. We had to wait and see. And then Shanice up in there too. Later on, she came. So what's somebody going to say? They know they like to put Ted in this pink shirt and this blue suit. It looks nice together, though. It looks nice on the skin tone. Although I always said it's the most spring. It is summer, though. But it do be giving spring Easter, don't it, though? I'm just saying. Is it just me? Danny and Anita talk about the impact of Gayle King's interview had encouraging people to get checked. Sidebar, y'all help me remember. What was that storyline that I was comparing Gayle King to? And I told y'all Gayle King's husband had got caught the same way. And I said they wrote it into this show. Whose storyline? Oh, wait a minute. Did I compare that to what happened with Danny and Bill? I was trying to remember. Is that who I compared that to? And I said, y'all know this happened with Gayle King and her husband when she walked in the house and he was in the room with somebody. And I'm like, I think that's when she was on the show that she must have gave them that to put in there. And I said, that's when they started writing about it. Like when around the time that this was airing, Gayle King was out re-talking about it. She was like, yeah, and I walked up in the room and he was in there and he gonna tell. Yeah, it was when they flashed back to Haley and Bill. That's what it was. And here's Gayle King's name yet again. Gayle was like, I'm going to tell y'all what y'all could do for me in payment for being on this show. Stay with me. I want my story written into this show because it was some real soap opera stuff. Baby, see, that's how you get some get back right there. You use your platform, girl. I ain't mad at you, girl. Do you got any more stories you can share with us? Girl, put some more in there because that was a good one right there. That was good, Gayle. If you got 1, 2 more things you can let us know, girl, that the man had did, girl, let us know, girl. And then I need somebody to call her Wendy Williams and include some of her stuff in here. You know, this is what the stars ought to do. Y'all ought to bring y'all stuff and y'all scandals and ask them to write it into the show. We will be right here for it, trying to identify whose story it is. We will. I'm just saying. What? Chelsea and Naomi is over there talking about Tomas is going to propose. Naomi tells Chelsea she really shouldn't have told anybody. Girl, I know you lying. I know you ain't telling nobody about what nobody should and should not have said. Because there are plenty of things you should have said you didn't say and stuff you didn't say you should have said. Okay? So you ain't in no position to be over here telling nobody what they should have did. And Chelsea, you got the right look on your face because, girl, you don't even know this girl over here is holding information on you. Your very sister. Now, Chelsea said, well, I ain't telling y'all nothing else because they was like, well, is it going to happen today? She was like, don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. I don't blame you. After you get through chastising me, I ain't telling you nothing. I ain't sharing no more gossip with you ever. Now, over at the precinct, Marcel, hold on, let me take this comment down. Over at the precinct, Marcel tells Jacob the Impaler will eventually make a mistake. And they gonna catch him. You know, sidebar. Y'all not looking for a man. Y'all still looking for a man. Y'all still looking for a man. The Impaler is a she, sir. It is not a he. Y'all don't know that yet. Kat arrives to her party. And she's all like, oh my God, girl, you didn't see all them cars in the driveway? Or do everybody live close enough to just walk by? Maybe they all parked over there at Danny's house or at Nicole's house and walked around the corner. But then again, I'm sure they don't park their cars in the front of the house. No way, that would be uncouth. We don't do that over here, okay? Not in our rich neighborhood. Thank y'all. But she was surprised. Naomi and Chelsea noticed that she isn't wearing a ring, making everybody wonder if Tomas had changed his mind. He ain't changed his mind, child. He ain't. Now, Kat enjoys all the love from her family, and honestly, I think she deserves this. Tomas reminds her to keep drinking water so her liver can regenerate, and she was like, I don't mind to do that. Tomas reminds her to keep drinking. I'm sorry. In another corner, okay, because they talking over there. So over in this corner over her, what was going on is they was like talking, and I forgot what they were talking about. But what I found interesting about what happened over here is that while they were talking, they weren't talking about nothing. And then all of a sudden, the conversation shifts to Danny, and Vernon said, well, you know, Danny can keep a secret like she works for the CIA, and she was smiling all nervous. Girl, we ain't forgot about you and Bill in that elevator, girl. We ain't forgot. And evidently these writers ain't forgot either. Yeah, white girl. Eva gets home where Leslie surprises her with some ski boots. You know, one thing we can count on Leslie to do is do something that don't make no sense to make you go ski boots. It's summertime. What we doing? But anyway, and the girl that just got a surgery. What we doing? She just had a whole piece of liver put in her. What we doing? But she was like, girl, when you get better, we're going to go to this expensive ski resort and have hot chocolates and sit around with all the celebrities. Oh, Lord. She said, even Isaiah can come. You can bring your boo. Eva politely says that it sounds like something to look forward to. But you know her mama on her nerve. Girl, find you something else to do. And please take this heavy tail necklace off because it's on my nerve. It's too much necklace. It's too much. Somebody look it up. How much this thing costs? I bet this thing costs a whole gaggle and a pig. I bet it did. I bet it costs a whole gaggle and a hen. I bet it did. But anyway, she was trying to be nice to her mom. Over at the country club, Vanessa hopes this spa day means that she is finally making peace with Deanna. But sidebar, can somebody please tell me why Vanessa still got on all this eye makeup if she here to get a spa day? Because at the spa day, girl, don't they steam your skin, wash your skin, scrub your skin, exfoliate? Then they do the thing with the knife and get off all the little then they pull all the little hairs and stuff. Ain't that what usually happen, child? I mean, what's going on? I mean, is this before y'all went in? Maybe it's before y'all went in, girl, because you still got every ounce of your makeup, eyebrows, everything still on, even little lipstick. We see you. We see you. You got to wipe that stuff off when you're down there to the country club. My God, today. Meanwhile, Randy arrives to talk to Joey. And his assignment will be Deanna. And he looks confused. Don't worry, Joey will explain after the commercial break was over. That's what we had to wait to find out. Now, back at the party, Vernon begins making a toast, and Tomas gonna interrupt him. Everybody was like, excuse me, did you not see Pawpaw up talking? Pawpaw up talking while you up talking. We don't be talking when Pawpaw talking. Generally, that's not the way it goes. Even Cat had to tell him, what you doing? But Tomas gives Cat a beautiful little speech. Oh, I think you this. Oh, I think you that. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray. Made you marry me. He gets down on one knee and gets to declaring love right before the family. Everybody is smiling except for Nicole. Did I forget to upload a picture? Oh, I did after I took the time to make it. Hold on, I got to upload this picture. Give me a second. I ain't about to go like that, baby dolls. Give me a second. Hold on. But anyway, everybody was looking nervous when Tomas got to interrupting Vernon, because you know how much Vernon loved to give a speech. I had a dream that one day the Dupree family was gonna bippity boppity boo and yickety yockety yop. I was like, child, if you don't hirsch, hold on. Okay, I gotta enter the studio. Hold on, y'all. I gotta upload one little picture. In a second. Oops, it's gonna echo. Okay. All right. So anyway, so when Tomas got up to say what he had to say, this was everybody's face at the same time. See Nicole's face right here? Nicole was looking like, she was looking over there at Ted like, Ted. Ted put his head down. He was like, oh, Lord, here we go. Nicole and Chelsea was looking at each other like, girl. Vernon and Andre was like, what in the hoopty pop? And Anita was like, don't do it. And even Danny was like, oh my God, is he really doing? He's doing it. He's really doing it. He's doing it. Oh my God, he's doing it. The family was wrong for all these faces. Everybody at the same time was like, ooh, oh my God. So I'm going to give everybody a sound. Okay, so Nicole was like, Ted, are you seeing this? Are you hearing this? Oh my God, he's doing it, Ted. Ted, he's doing it. There's Vernon and Andre over there in the right-hand corner at the top going, man, what you think up with this? Ted was like, oh man, I can't believe this old dude going for it. I'm just telling you, everybody's face had a different story. It did. But anyway, the most important face was Cat's. They had already told you not to do it, but you did it. You pulled out that ring and you asked Cat to marry you, and then they went to commercial, child. Now, Darlene goes to visit Eva, and she came with food. Now I thought y'all said the lady couldn't cook. She came over there with all kinds of food, clam chowder and biscuits and everything. For a minute, I thought she had been over there to Red Lobster or something, got it. But they said that this is her known dish that she known for making this clam chowder or something other, and biscuits and whatnot. So she brought all that stuff over there. And surprisingly enough, Leslie was nice. She was. But what she got me was when she sat down and taking Eva's hand. Girl, is you trying to play Leslie back for her going over there hugging on your son? Because this is what it's giving. You don't give me sincere. I ain't felt no sincerity in nothing you did. But I could be wrong. Okay. Now, she was like, you've got so much of you have so much of a beautiful life ahead of you. I know she was like, as long as it's not with my son. You have such a beautiful life left over as long as it's not with my son. That's what she was saying on the inside. I know you was, girl, because we know you. We know you, girl. Now, what I do wish is they had let us see Leslie's face while she was holding her hand. It was baked potato soup and fresh cornbread. Thank you, Linda, because I ain't get a chance right now. I heard soup and bread. That's all I heard. Soup, bread, and I thought one more thing. Did she bring some Kool-Aid in there, red mixed with the lemonade, or fruit punch mixed with lemonade? Did she bring that in there? No, Leslie threw that bread back in the back basket with a whole lot of attitude. Oh, okay. But they didn't show her face while she was holding Eva's hand, because I was waiting for that. I was like, ooh, now y'all missed it when you Mr. Pomerico, the man that did the directing today, Mr. Pomerico, you should have rose up and let us see Leslie's face looking at her, because we know Leslie ain't like that. We know she ain't like it. But what they let you slip and slide today. They let you slip and slide, girl. Now back at the precinct, Malone tells Jacob to go be with his family because he doesn't want Jacob sacrificing his family the way he did. He said, don't trade places with what I've been through. That's what he told him. He said, don't trade places with what I've been through. Go home to your family. Don't lose your family. But you know what, Malone? That ain't why you lost your family, sir. Let us tell the whole story. That ain't why you lost your family, sir. Don't be trying to put it on that because you didn't go home for no biscuits, sir. That ain't it. Now, Joey tells Randy that he believes Deanna is pretending to come around and like him, and he wants Randy to find out what she's really after. Randy suggested maybe a younger woman would be better for the job. Now, wait a minute. Are we about to... who could you be talking about? Because we know you're not talking about Haley. You can't pull Haley out the bag. So are you talking about Lynette? You suggested that a younger woman near her age, and that would be Lynette. Are we talking about Lynette? Because if so, let's bring her on. I know Be On Purpose wants you to get her back up in here any minute, in a moment, in a second, sir. Now, Joey insists Randy handle this himself. Sidebar. Is anybody really scared of Joey anymore? Because, when Joey first came on this show, he was intimidating. Now, I think you're selling wolf tickets. You are a kinder and a gentler gangster. And, I don't really believe you about to bust a grape now, sir. I really don't. I don't believe you about to do nothing but talk. You about to be doing stuff like knock this stick off my shoulder, cross that line, say one more thing, put your hand in my face again. It's giving that. Because I ain't scared of you no more. I used to be nervous of you, but I ain't no more, Joey. I need for you to toughen up or something. You ain't did nothing to nobody in a long time. You ain't broke a thumb or nothing. Too busy pitching and woo. Vanessa, hold on. I done lost my place. Hold on one second from you guys. Vanessa downplays everything when she's up there talking to Deanna, because Deanna was like, she's got all kind of questions. So, Mom, tell me about your business. Like, what's it like? Like, Joey's not all in it, right? And she's like, no, absolutely not. She's like, okay, good. Because I was thinking that, like maybe I could just like come and work with you for the summer. And she said, because I want to make sure he's not there, because I don't want to deal with Joey every day. I mean, I like Joey now, but I don't just have to be involved with Joey like that. So is he is or is he ain't your baby like that? And she was like, um, not really, no. I mean, but yeah. You know, uh, Vanessa is thrilled, but I'm over here thinking, girl, she trying to find out everything. Deanna want to know everything. Okay. Now back at the proposal, Kat was like, see, what had happened was, let me talk to you out here in the hallway for a minute, Tomas. Come on, let's slide out here. And the family was like, oop, this ain't good. Baby, my family get together, we'd have been like, ooh, girl, did you see she went to the thing? Did you see? No, girl, she ain't about to do nothing now. I don't think she is. I don't think she about to say yes. Oh no, they out there in the hallway. Did you see her? What they doing? Get by the door. Get by the door. She was like, let's slide out here to the hallway and talk. Kat is like, you completely blindsided me. And he was like, what you talking about? We was just at the hospital talking about how much we love each other. She was like, yeah, but that ain't mean I'm trying to get no married. He was like, what you mean I'm blind? She was like, we ain't been talking about none of that. We ain't been talking about none of that. He was like, I had planned to propose to you on the beach in Puerto Rico, and I couldn't wait after everything that we survived. And Kat says, listen, I've been living in crisis mode. Now I love you now, but I ain't thinking about my future right now. I'm thinking about life. Now I want to wear your ring one day, just not today. One day, not today, okay? I don't want fear to be the reason we get married. Tomas was like, I understand, but you could tell he was disappointed. We know your feelings was hurt because you got to walk back in that room and stand up there in front of the family. And look. He's standing there like, So you know what the family tried to tell you? The family tried to tell you, sir, but you ain't want to listen. You ain't want to listen. You ran your little self out there anyway. When everybody tried to tell you, look both ways before you cross the street, you like, no, I think I can time it. And got smacked down by a car. Poor little tink. Now, Darlene finally leaves Eva's house. Bye, girl. And then Eva has to tell her mama, you got to go too. What you still sitting here for? Me and Isaiah trying to spend a little time together. Hold on. So they needed for her to get moving. Don't let the doorknob hit you, okay? Hey, Kelly S. Hey, Keisha. Erica J. Yeah, don't let the doorknob hit you, okay? You guys to get on. She said, go on and ease on down the road. Won't you ease on down the road. She needs you to ease on down the road. Ease on down. Ease on down the road. But anyway, Isaiah was like, yeah, girl, here you go. And take this food with you. I done packed you up a little something for you to take with you too, girl. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, girl. Bye-bye. Anyway, Eva finally gets a little peace and quiet. Now back at the Dupree's house. Tomas admits to Andre that he's a little embarrassed after, Kat came in and gave a little, we ain't getting married, Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking. They're going to talk about you when you leave now. Now, when you leave, Tomas, the family got to get together. We got to circle up the wagons and we got to talk about it, okay? We got the girl, what was he thinking? I don't know, girl, oh no, He was like, I'm so embarrassed. And Andre was like, well, you can't be in a family this big and not going to experience some kind of embarrassment. He was like, but you ain't had none of that. He was like, are you kidding? Do you remember that me and Danny was drunk and got married in Vegas and our picture went viral? Hello. Shanice finally makes it there and so does Jake, and everybody hugging in the hallway. Hey, how you doing? They was like, what we miss? So Ted and Naomi was like, ooh, let us tell you everything. Now, Vanessa returns home from the country club and she's thrilled because Deanna wants to work with her. And she was like, isn't that great? And Joy was like, is that great? That's a terrible idea. She was like, what? He says, Deanna is smart and she's looking for proof of something. Girl, don't mess around here and make me have to hurt your daughter. I need for you to use your brain, girl. Because your daughter mess around, stir up some mess. I don't care if she is your daughter. He done already took your husband out. What make you think he won't take your daughter, girl? Joey gonna do what Joey got to do for himself. Because Joey may love you, girl, but Joey is a little selfish. Most gangsters tend to be like that, girl. Most gangsters. Now, Vanessa refuses to. Joey offers to get Deanna a job somewhere else. He was like, I know the people at Uptown. I can get her a job over there. She just want a summer job. If she just want a summer job, let me let her run over there. And she was like, no, she wants to work with me, and I want her to work. He was like, no. Now I'm trying to tell you, your daughter don't need to be working over here at your spot where I'm over here doing a thing or 2 or 3 or 4 and some stuff you don't know about. Plus, my sister's the impaler, and I ain't told you that. And your daughter could get caught up, girl. She may mess around and cover some stuff. I'm trying to tell you. You need to just listen to me. But y'all know Vanessa don't believe fat meat greasy. Y'all know how it goes. You already know how she go. And Vanessa, if you gonna let your daughter work over there at that place, you are literally going to cut off your nose to spite your face. You are literally going to cut off your nose to spite your face, baby, because it ain't gonna go well. And Joey is trying to tell you, you can't bring your daughter into this business that's tied up into everything that we got going. Because she gonna find something. She worse than that doggone cat. Y'all think Cat a detective. This girl ain't got nothing. Kelly S., I got to give you a nickname from here on out for what that man did with your picture. The real Kelly S. Hey, the real Kelly S. Now, hold on. Okay, so he was like, don't bring your daughter over here. But now over at the precinct, right? Because Nessa had an attitude. She was like, what? Why? Who? What? Where? How come? Why can't I want my daughter to work? Girl, you better learn how to listen. And I mean, you better learn how to listen real, real good. Now, over at the precinct, Leslie is over here thanking Malone for his text message during her time of need. What all this man did, that's all this man did, was to text you while your daughter was fighting for her life. And then the man talking to you about coming over baking cakes later on. Baby, I wish I would. I wish I would. He ain't earned all that, Leslie. What is wrong with you? This, y'all, see, I almost said ninja. This ninja texted you. Didn't come by the hospital, didn't bring a flower, didn't come hold your hand. Everybody know y'all dating, so what's the problem? What's the problem? He couldn't come through there to the hospital and say something. No, don't change your name, Kelly S. Girl. You infamous now forever. The real Kelly S. Oh yeah, you know what's to change it to the real Kelly S. Listen. Leslie, I'm lost on you, baby, on this one. You done lost me on this one. You making decisions like Cat made a decision about Tomas. Both of y'all need to throw him out for these very reasons. I'm sorry. These is the point of no returns. You can't come back from me. You ain't messing with my sister and then come back and I'm going to keep you. I ain't. My daughter ain't fighting for her life and you ain't coming over here saying to me, I ain't. Not no man. You could get you another man. Girl, you cute. You can get you another man. Getting a man ain't going to be a problem for you, Leslie. I done told y'all, let me look like Leslie. Baby, I be breaking hearts and passing out bubble gums and promises, okay? Anyway, Isaiah tells Eva that Leslie really does love her. And even if she has an unusual way of showing it, that's her way of loving, okay? And Eva agrees. And honestly, I'm just glad that she has Isaiah. Finally, Vernon gets to give his speech, okay? And Vernon said that he was so proud of Kat. She deserved to be celebrated. And that she's become every bit of a force as her grandmother is. Now that's a high compliment. Now, Kat, I don't know now. Now look, girl. I ain't seen none of you Duprees yet that I can compare to Anita. I'm sorry. Let's take it slow. Take it slow. Oh. Naomi don't remind me of no Anita. Chelsea don't remind me of no Nita. Danny don't remind me of no Nita. Now, I'm not saying they each don't have some characteristics of hers because they do. Okay, but I'm saying you gonna be the one that I don't know about that. I got to think. Let me think. You got Naomi, you got Danny, you got Nicole. I mean, Nicole could have been, but Nicole, you too emotionally cold to be Anita. Anita is there for everyone. Anita don't drop no balls. Okay? Anita be there for people. Anita be on it. Okay? Who else we got? Who the rest of these women in this family? I don't want to miss nobody now. That's it, right? No. I mean, but once she grows up, once she matures, because she did just do a pretty selfless thing. I got to think my way through this. Hold on. I got to see how I really think about this. Did she get a man like Vernon by her side? Maybe. I don't know. But Tomas, you are not the man for, this remind me what my daddy told me when I got married. My daddy told me, this is what my daddy told me. He said, you marry who you want to marry, but I'm telling you, I raised you. And that boy ain't fit to be no husband to you. I did not understand that at the time, but I did as I got older. I know what he meant. And it wasn't no like uppity kind of statement. I understood what my daddy told me. I understood what he was saying to me. So Kat is going to need a certain kind of man by her side. And Tomas, you not it, baby. It's going to take a whole grown man to be a man to Kat. Because I think that once Kat gets, like I told y'all, the Kat character reminds me of the Whitley character. And once Whitley grew up, matured, Whitley was a whole different person. She was still Whitley, but she was Whitley with all the other things shaved off the side. You know what I'm saying? She was more caring. She was more giving. She was more understanding. She had more of a heart. She was no longer an elitist. Well, a little bit, because you will never lose that all the way. I mean, if you rich, you rich. If you ain't this, you ain't that. If you ain't this, you ain't this. But I'm just saying, she did change. She worked in the helping the kids, and she was teaching dance, and she was doing a lot of different things. And then she lost all her money, and she had to just learn to navigate through life differently. But she fell in love with Dwayne. So if Kat gets that, Kat is the only one I can see growing into this. I can't see that for Naomi. I can't see that for Chelsea. Because Chelsea, you done some of everything with everybody. So you can never be Anita. Kat had only done something with this one boy over here. Okay, so I'm going to have to go on and say I will give it to Kat for that. That I can see Kat growing into that. I can see that. One day. Not today now, but one day. I see it for her more than I do the other ones, okay? Anyway, her grandfather gives this speech. Finally, he was saying she was all of the things, and they raised their glasses, and Vernon ends on a big toast. And then it was really funny because at the end, Vernon yells out, "Yay!" And they all started laughing. And honestly, Kat needed that. She needed every bit of what happened today from her family, and she deserved every bit of this celebration. Now I got one question for all my Kat people. Y'all listening? What I say about Kat today, y'all didn't like, huh? What did I say? Go on down there in them comments and fight about it, because I know y'all going to. She said this, she said that, but when you said it, you really mean it. Oh my God. It's up and stuck. Up and stuck. Do you understand me? All right, y'all. Let me go on down here and read some of these comments and see who up in here came in here late. Who came in and reported in late? Let me see. I was watching season 1 on Tubi, reminded me why Leslie is such an awesome villain. Awesome, is she not? I love Leslie. I knew Kat wasn't going to accept Tomas' proposal. Chelsea tried to tell him, but he had heard it. You know what? If your best friend cousin tell you something, you better listen, sir. Because the best friend cousin be knowing she ain't just a best friend. She ain't just a cousin. She a best friend. She no. She know they no. Okay. Erica says, Deanna. Yeah, Deanna talking to the picture girl. I don't know. You better. After everything she has been through, Kat's rejection of his proposal was a wise decision. It was. Peggy says, hey, Miss Jenna, moderators and BTG gang. Hey, Peggy. Belinda says, I knew Joy wasn't going to fall for Deanna's bull. Vanessa is dumb as a box of rocks, wanting Deanna to work in her real estate business. Ugh. You trying to get your child a little time in an orange jumpsuit, girl? Go ahead. That was a nice moment. Oh, between her and Eva, it was. That's why she needs to be careful, because Joey is sussing Randy Smandy to spy on her. That necklace is as tacky as Leslie is. Erica says Isaiah popped a balloon to distract Leslie so Kat could leave in peace. Child, don't start. Erica, why are you starting to give these people something to be talking about? Now, watch and see. Now you're going to go on one of them pages and somebody going to say, I believe Isaiah popped that balloon to distract Leslie so Kat could leave. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I was seeing that. I thought you said it was for Eva. But okay, you think he popped the balloons to distract Leslie so Kat can leave in peace. Okay, that's a good one. I like that. Miss Lil says hello to you guys. Hello, Miss Lil. How are you? Miss Lillian Four says, good evening, Miss Jen and everyone, and welcome back to a new week. Thank you so much, and you welcome back to you as well. Side note, Nasty Nessa is dumber than snot if she thinks her daughter wants a lovey-dovey relationship with her and don't. Scarlet Species says, is Shirley calling Barbara on the song? Hello, Shirley. This is Bob. No, hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. And I called to let you know he mine. And he mine and he mine. I ain't calling no woman to tell her that either. Because if she got your phone number and she been talking to you, what I look like calling? I wish I would. Ain't gonna do it. Girl, if you want him, take him. I don't wear any makeup when I go to the spa. You're not supposed to. You ain't even supposed to wear no makeup when you go to get your makeup done. Your face supposed to be clean. You ain't supposed to have nothing on it but some moisturizer. Tomas. Vanessa doesn't have a clue about Joey, but when it hits the fan, she is going to be devastated. She's going to be in denial. Miss Jen, as a gatekeeper, I have to stand on business today. Today proved Tomas needs to go. The skill sets don't match, and that's the nicest way I can put it. Y'all leave Tomas alone. We got to interview Tomas so y'all can see what the real Tomas is like. Nicole and Chelsea wasn't having any of Tomas's ish. In other news, today it also made me Eva and Iz fans. Oh, really? Why so? Let us know. Be on purpose. Baked potato soup and fresh cornbread. No, Leslie threw the breadsticks back in the basket with a whole lot of attitude. If I was a character, I would have knocked on Eva's door saying, does Joey Armstrong live here? While Darlene was that, you know what? Now that would have been perfect, darling. Perfect. Hello, Miss Jen. Not red Kool-Aid with lemonade. And baby, that was the best blend right there. Or some grape with the lemonade, or fruit punch. Anything with the lemonade now. Fruit punch with the lemonade. Oh, yeah. That was real, real good. Hey, y'all. Good evening, Miss Keisha says. Hey, Keisha. Both of them just lying like two rugs. Keisha says, hey to y'all. Erica said, that's pitiful. Kelly says, good evening, Miss Jen and Mons. Be on Purpose says, Kat handled that well, but I know that was embarrassing for the recast that needs to happen, a.k.a. Tomas. Would y'all leave Tomas alone? Please leave that man alone. This was the version of Eva speaking up. I like this version of Eva speaking up for herself. I like both Kat and Eva speaking up for themselves. Let us stay on that. But y'all know they're not going to clear up this beef between them, because y'all done took it to another level. Had y'all just let it come and gone, we wouldn't be stuck here. We could have somebody else beefing. But now, Deanna's gonna to meet Doug in the upper room. Joey told y'all he's not going to jail for nobody. Nessa is gonna mess around and find out for sure if Deanna comes in to work with her. She is going FAFO. If she isn't careful, you may be right. I need to change my name. Kelly S said, girl, don't you change that name unless you're going to change it to the original Kelly S. Girl, he can't come back around here with that mess no way, with that old thick fat booty he got. He better not come back around here showing that thing until he get it to the gym and tone it up and put some muscles down the side. If you're going to be over here trying to show that. And then you need to get that whole crack lightened up, because that crack was dark, baby. Didn't y'all hear Witness said crack is whack? Yours was, sir. Don't you never come back around here with that no more. Don't you never show that to nobody. Don't you be on that another channel in that dirty kitchen showing that to nobody else. Because we don't want it. Now, Vernon shaded Tomas. If the matter of fact, if the people was to rate what we saw from a scale from 1 to 10, you would get 15 zeros. Because we didn't want it. Thing was thicker than something in a fat baby's jaws. And just as jiggly. I mean, really. Vernon shaded Tomas before he gave the speech, though. Be on purpose says, hey. Miss Kiki says, I'm late, but I'm here. Des the Bomb says, good evening, gatekeepers and our lovely hosts. Glad to see we're back. Thank you so much for the love, Blair. I appreciate you. Yes, great with lemon was yummy. Yes, it was. Be Slow says, hello, Miss Jen, gatekeepers and mods. Deanna must be crazy because she got updated pictures of her daddy. And she talking to him. You know, Daddy, when I was young, you and I went, remember when we was like, you remember that Daddy? I'm saying, it ain't just that you talking, girl. You talking like somebody talking to you. I know you miss him, girl, but you need you another. Because I love my daddy. God knows I do. But if he thought I was doing that, he'd be like, girl, if you don't get to the doctor and tell them people something wrong with you, you know that ain't happening, ain't going on. Linda says, greetings to Miss Kiki, Be Slow, and Des the Bomb. Thank you, Linda. Moderators doing their thing down there today. I appreciate you guys. Anyway, that's what happened today. I ain't see nobody say what I had said about Cat sideways today. Did I lay Cat out today? What I say about Cat? Did I say something bad about Cat? I ain't gonna say nothing bad about Cat that she do something I don't like. Just like I'm gonna do for everybody else I don't like. I'm gonna say what I don't like. And don't care if you don't like that I don't like it. I'm not gonna like what I don't like. And that's just the way it's gonna be. If I don't like what anybody did, they gonna get this smoke. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's it. Anyway, let's take a look at what's going on the show tomorrow in connection with what we just saw today. We'll do that, then I'm gonna get out of here. Cause I got things to do. Think I love you. Hold on, let's find these spoilers. These spoilers for the week, darling. Okay. Who am I looking for? Hold on. Why they keep changing stuff? Jesus. Can't find what you're looking for. These people all in your business. Hold on. Let me go here. Well, can I see it differently if I do this? Hold on, let me try to find this. Now it's not loading. Let me close this out, open it again. I feel for you. I think I love you. No. Cha. Hold on. Why must they change things? Why can't you leave messages that are the newest messages at the top? Y'all got people down here I ain't never talked with showing up in my stuff. I do not understand. I can't find what I'm looking for. Oh, give me 1 second. Let me just look it up. Give me the spoilers for this week's Beyond the Gates, please. Okay, let's see what's going on this week, you guys. For tomorrow. The Dupree's clan await the results of Anita's lumpectomy. Why we got to go back to this storyline? Why can't we just be finished, okay? Is this the final step in her cancer journey or only the beginning? Oh, is this the final step in her cancer journey or is this the beginning? I want this storyline gone. An unexpected visitor shows up to visit Isaiah and Eva. I think that's going to be Joey. Chelsea has some unsolicited advice for Kat. Girl, you need to dump Tomas, girl, before he mess around. He want to give you a ring for real or bump you over with a baby, girl. He'll mess around and knock you over with a baby, girl. You better go and break up with a girl. You ain't going to be desperate, girl. Now you're going to be trying to lock you all over life, girl. Deanna's about to catch up with an old friend. We know that's Randy Smandy. Will the business move Joey is about to make interfere with his and Vanessa's pleasure? I don't know, but we're going to see tomorrow. Let me catch the rest of these comments before I get out of here. Miss Kiki said, thank you, Linda. Erica J says, you can talk about everybody just like we could talk about everybody. Right, there you go. Just like we could talk about Bill. Now, y'all can't talk about Bill. Everybody over here can be talked about except for Bill. You ain't about to say nothing about Bill. I ain't about to hear nothing about no Bill unless y'all want the video sicked on you. Now, if you want the video sicked on you, then come on with it then. Miss Jen, I saw your pictures you posted and you are absolutely gorgeous. I love the shape of your eyes. Oh, thank you. I don't know if they look like that now, girl, because, I'm getting older. The old gray horse ain't what she used to be, but thank you so much, Belinda. I don't know what you've been told, but I know that I'm in a row. Y'all can talk about everybody. I said I could talk about everybody. See, and when Bill do something I like, I'm going to talk about Bill. I talk about Bill when Bill do something he ain't got no business doing. I do, but y'all can talk about anybody you want to except Bill. That's another funny thing. I ain't never told nobody not to talk about nobody over here. Like, you can't come over here talking about Kat. You can't come over here talking about Eva. You come over and talk about everybody you want to. Say whatever you want to, except for Bill. Bill is off limits. Point blank in the parrot. I don't even know why I chose to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why I chose to make Bill the person that I was going to be like, don't say nothing about him. I don't even know why. Maybe because I thought he was so cute at first. I'm like, Bill is so fine. Oh my God, Bill is cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Say something else about Bill. Say something else. Did I tell you not to say nothing else about Bill? I'm going to knock the stuffing out of you. Knock the stuffing out. I done told you don't say nothing about Bill over here. Don't say nothing to me about Bill. Say something else. Say something else.
And by nothing, Miss Belinda Hill, I mean nothing. Bill ain't got no beer belly. I ain't about to hear y'all talking about Bill got no beer belly. Bill ain't got no beer belly. I'm going to be just as delusional about Bill as people is about Kat. He ain't got no beer belly. Bill don't even drink no beer. Bill don't even like beer. He don't drink no Schlitz malt liquor. He don't drink none of that stuff. Schlitz malt liquor, boo. He don't even drink that stuff. Because he know what to give him a beer belly. That's why he don't drink that stuff. I ain't about to hear y'all putting that on Bill like that. Bill ain't did that. Bill ain't did none of that. All right, y'all. I'm going to get ready to get out of here. That's going to do it for Beyond the Gates today. That was season 2, episode 118. It feels good to be back doing our daily recaps together. And thank you to every single one of you who spent part of your day hanging out with me. Thank you to our moderators for all that you do behind the scene, and to the gang.
KB Mommy, Bilo Didi, Destiny H, Cousin Linda, Elaine T, Belinda Hill, and the Raven Maniac. Thank you.
Where is Raven Maniac? He been missing ever since the people played the people. You know what I'm saying? Ever since the people played the people. Shout out to Bilo D. Shout out to KB Mommy. Shout out to Miss Elaine. The rest of our moderators. Everybody got a lot going on right now. Thank you, Linda, for being here this evening. You and Belinda Hill, thank you so much for taking the time out to come over and do a little moderating for us. I appreciate you big time, darlings. Thank you so much, darlings. Linda said, thank you to all who tuned in. Erica J says, good night, Miss Jen and BTG family. Keisha also says good night. Belinda says, thanks, Miss Jen and mods. And Myrtle Tister also says good night. And Belinda says, everyone be safe and stay hydrated. And says, you're welcome, cuz. All righty. Well, thank you all for everything. To those of you in the replay gang, thank you as well. Hey, Linda Bain, she says she hopes everybody's had a good evening, a good and wonderful evening. Linda, are you the one that had a family member pass away? I remember somebody wrote that this week down in the comments. Was that you? Let me know before we get out of here, please. Anyway, I want to give a special thank you to the replay gang. I know everybody can't catch us live, but I appreciate every single view and every single person who comes and hits the replay. Oh, okay, Linda, we want to give you our condolences. I think you said you lost your sister. And so we definitely, as a family, want to send you our condolences and wrap our arms around you through the internet and send you our sympathies. And we're praying for you and your family. So I'm going to give it a minute so those can write something to you here down in the comments as well, Linda Bain as well. Linda Bain lost her sister, you guys, so let's show her some love down in the comments. Oh, she was young. Yeah, I lost my sister. You know, I always tell you guys I lost my sister a few years ago too. It was just me and her, 2 girls, 2 boys. I miss her a lot. Nothing like your sisters. For the good, bad, and indifferent, there's nothing like your sisters, for sure. Linda says that she prays all is well with you and with yours. Okay. If you enjoyed today's recap, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And please consider becoming a member if you'd like to help support the channel and join us for our members-only conversations. I'm so excited that we're back together every day talking about our favorite soap and enjoying this wonderful community we built. I was trying to give some time for those that wanted to say something to Linda Bain in the comments about losing her sister. Kiki says, sends prayers. Erica J says, I'm sorry to hear this. Thinking of you and your family, Linda Bain. Linda says, Linda Bain, my condolences and prayers to you and your family. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you all so much for sending that love to Linda Bain. All right. So you guys, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. You know, I can't sit over here gossiping with y'all all day. I done had a whole week off of no gossiping. I thought I had done stopped. I thought I had been cured of gossiping, but no, here I am right back in this chair talking about people. Okay. Listen, I do hope that you all are having a great day. And if not, remember there is still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? Life is happening to all of us. So if we could take a moment to breathe, pray, and remember that we always have that connection in prayer for what we need. And that knowing that sometimes, not sometimes, every time, God provides us the comfort that only He can give when we need it, you know. So use every opportunity to pray your way through things. Linda Bain says, my sincere condolences to you and your family. You are in my prayers. All right, you guys, with that, we're going to get out of here. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. All right. Bye.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.